So in the sixth week, I finalised what ideas I was going to choose. I just sort of, out of the two that were left, I think it was football and music. I sort of really, in my head, kind of broke it down like, okay, I like this one, but I also like this one. And I thought to myself, which one do I know I could do something good on? The thing is, I could probably do a good documentary on both of them if I really tried for for it, but I think football sort of tipped the edge on it because of where I've been doing it for so much longer. I think with music, obviously, it's a day-to-day basis. You hear music everywhere you go. You can probably hear the music in the background now as I'm recording this. But I don't know, I feel like football at the time, and even now, just seemed a little bit more appropriate to do because I was comfortable doing it. At first, I wasn't sure whether choosing football or not because my mum sort of made the point of that. I've already done previously a film of football, so why not try and mix it up? It'd look a bit better if I did it on music instead. So I was leaning towards music, but then I just sort of made the decision myself, like no, stick with what I know I can do well, and stick with something I've got a lot of knowledge in, and I know if I was to choose it, I've got sources. Like if with music, it'd be difficult to interview people on certain things. I could obviously ask basic questions like what music you into, blah blah blah. It just wouldn't. I feel like it wouldn't be very engaging. Whereas if I was to do it with football, it would be very like I could ask deeper questions that I feel I wouldn't be able to do if I did it with music. So that's really what the sixth week was. It was just finalising ideas, and then with the final idea, I then wrote my proposal, writing, okay, right, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I want to do it. This is what I want to put in there, and I chose football in the end, as I just mentioned, um, to film my documentary on. Because, like I said, I just feel like I knew I could do a good enough job, hopefully, on it, and then have it sort of I have loads of things to talk about and like because football is a very vague subject. There's a lot in there, but having it as the main, as the main project being what matters to you and having football there doesn't really like didn't nail it down more, which was a good thing actually because then I can choose more specifically what I'd want to do. So I went down the route of what does football mean to me? Like what sort of impact or love do I have for football? So that's why I thought, okay, if I just choose this, I've got something really good here that I know I could work with. So sixth week was just really finalising our ideas and then writing a proposal.